call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Ncaa. As we'll see, the number 22 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. He'll do it himself. Oh, better look out. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time late in the season.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your...
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it up for 44.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first. They got him for the safety. He kept the ball and didn't have time to move a muscle.
And that's exactly...
Scanning the field, it's Powers. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got a man, it's low. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. He wants to change this route. They're going to go to the air on third and short. Got his man quickly. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Davidson. And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
And the Ducks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. With the catch, it's low. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Red pass, it's complete. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. The Ducks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the touchdown Ducks. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Off the play fake. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
The short hands, it's Moore. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Rides the back on the option, the give. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Hang on, Snoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Pressure coming. Using his feet to buy time. Nowhere to go with the ball and down. He goes. This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. Wants to throw. It's Powers. Bringing the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Here comes the heat.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Quarterback on the keeper. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down.
And, man, they sneak the offense.
After that play, this offense can think about being really aggressive. 1st and 10 from the 24. Here's the handoff. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Might as well give it to him again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Makes the catch. It's low. He gets it up to the 37-yard line. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They have it once again in spectacular field position. Cashed in the last time, and even better this time around. He rolls all the way down to the 5. Now on 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Powers. Sets up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ducks!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Makes the catch. It's low. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 4. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Finds his man. It's Moore. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Ducks are on the move. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's Powers. Under fire. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And that was a big objective.
Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Ducks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Spins away from the defense. Tripped up for the tackle.
When you play zone coverage, you got a wide receiver that's a beast. It becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind, and it forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
I tell you what, coaches want you to do your best work late in the ball game. He did his best work. Great job taking off. Biggest run of the day after grinding this game out, makes it explosive, now trying to put this game in a good situation.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Booker. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You've got to take shots offensively.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Dropping back, it's Powers. Makes the grab, it's Moore. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's low. There he goes. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. That was was a nice pickup running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
That completion will take him inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you can tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game, they pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I hate the play call. It's going to kill you. It takes way too much time running the football outside and then not getting out of bounds. That's one they're going to regret trailing late.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's got it. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
What a snag. How about that catch, man? When he threw the football, you're like, no, don't throw it. But the big fella says, it's my ball. I don't care if anybody's near me. He'll make the catch. That tight end just earns.
Touchdown, Oregon! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
Up by 1, they're going to try to get the deuce here and make it a field goal lead. Looking to throw, it's Powers. It's incomplete. They can't stretch out the lead as a two-point conversion attempt fails, but they'll... What a battle this game was. Went right down to the end. #1 team in the land gets knocked off. But sometimes this gives you a chance to recalibrate some things, guys.
Yeah, and they're going to have to go back and watch this film and face some tough truths as well, because we know they've got a ton of talent. And this is a team that when they're playing their A game, they look like the best team in the country, David. Consistency, though, is going to be a big thing for them moving ahead.
Yeah, so you got to use this. You got to look at what you did wrong. You got to say, okay, maybe we're not as good as we thought we were. Just because we were #1, that doesn't mean anything until the end of the season. And you're the last guy standing, and you have the trophy. So take this loss, work on some of those things you think you need to work on so it doesn't happen again.
That will put the wrap on things from here for David.
Let's go. Set. All right. Red 54. Blue 22. Set. Ready. Ready 18. Red 29. Get set. 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 Black 88. Black 14. Black 18. Here we go.
Making side adjustments here. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Powers. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's going to take off. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, running back on the move. At the 45, on his way. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Ducks look to keep this drive humming. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Pulls it in, it's Moore. They've generated some momentum with excellent performances in Big Ten play, and you can see them growing game by game.
And that's a big deal, too, in the new-look Big Ten Conference. Back in the day when there were divisions, you know, it was a toss-up every year who was going to win the Big Ten West. That was the easier division. It's just who are the best 2 teams out of all these teams, all these quality teams. So it's impressive that this team, David, has put themselves in position to play for the championship.
You ain't lying, especially in this conference. Let's be honest, the Big Ten and the SEC, they've separated themselves from everybody.
Turning it on! He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Might be changing the route. Sends it back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Powers. He wants it all. Snags it. And he will score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. That's caught. It's low. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Toss sweep to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's going for a big play downfield. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Well, this defense was ready for go bucks against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Picked off, a turnover in their own end.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll pull it on the read. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Yeah, and that's the hard thing about these QBs that can move and run all over the place and give you so many options is that didn't even look like much, but he chews up so much yardage and gets those little gains that just death by 1,000 cuts that continue to happen with this offense.
The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking for a man. It's Powers. Extending the play. Zings it complete to the right. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. With the catch, it's low. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. New set of downs after the completion. That's caught. It's low. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen and see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll take the deep shot. He's got it on the right. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep, don't give up those big plays, make them earn it all the way down the field. Bad job giving up the big play in the passing game.
The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Back to pass, it's Powers. Oh, they're after him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They tried to get the defense going the wrong way with the counter, but nothing doing.
Aggressive defense, attacking defense. You want to hit them with those counters, but it wasn't successful in this play. Defensive line, linebackers, everybody's dialed in. They see what's going on. They diagnose it, go downhill, hit them right in the middle of the field.
And that's just inexcusable if you're on defense there. 3rd and long, you've worked so hard to get to that point, right? To put yourself in position to come off the field, and you're going to allow a check down throw to the running.
Oh, he's got some space. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. And the Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Wants to throw again. Can't meet the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Motion from the back. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He's got it. 1st down and more. Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's... They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. They're going to run it. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Rides the back and leaves it. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. It'll be 3rd and long. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down. Back to pass, it's Powers. The sure hands, it's Davidson. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gets the back moving. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. He lets it fly. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. It's complete to the right. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
And guys, if I'm on offense, I am staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw.
A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard.
Got enough space, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon!
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David,
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They start this 3rd quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, it's Powers. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's caught. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
And that receiver had nobody around. That has got to be embarrassing for the defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Nice move to keep running. Touchdown, Ducks! Excellent pass by the back on the option. No midseason. Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Brings it down on the right side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Looking to the big tight end. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. Quarterback making checks. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's Powers. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the Heat, and down he goes again. It's as if this guy has morphed into Ncaa. He's dominating right now.
Man, Ncaa, one of the best players I've ever seen live. Just unbelievable. And this guy
fires one high and deep. Snags it on the right. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Gives it on the option. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Gonna let it fly. And this is dropped. Incomplete. This offense has it with really good field position. The give from the gun. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to throw, it's Powers. Here's the pressure. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Snagged out of the air. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. looking to fire. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Ducks are on the move. They'll try to get it in with the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Touchdown, Ducks! Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. To the air on 1st down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
What if I had told you this quarterback would be sacked at least 5 times in this game and yet still somehow would be winning? It's not normally how it works. You got to give the offense credit because even though they've suffered...
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Trying to beat the D deep. Intercept.